Okay, so this here is the current deployed. Oops. Come on. Nope. This here is current deployed to production. So I have it on production and development just to test. Um, Here we go to a new project, and we have the chat on the side. Um, I can create new terminals with Control Shift here. Um, this error, do we remember what was causing this? Victor?
So yeah,
Victor? Hello?
yeah, yeah. Sorry, I think it's a new issue.
No, it's definitely an old issue. We had this a week ago. Remember?
Hmm.
Let's see.
Because I remember trying it out and it all worked. Let me try it on my end again.
Okay,
Mm,
let me try it on local host. So here we are. I do Control Shift.
mm-hmm.
Okay, here it's working.
Yeah,
So on production, it's not working right now. That's interesting. Let's see if I click run. Also,
yeah. Looks like the socket isn't connected in any way. Uh, let's see.
yeah. So I'm getting certificate invalid here.
Mm,
So let's see. Okay, yeah, getting this.
yeah, I think it's related to the issues you raised that we need to constantly renew the certificate. Is that it?
Not constantly, only once every year.
Do you think?
But
Okay.
so that's definitely not the issue in this case. But we
Okay.
can definitely check and we can definitely look into it and see why the certificate is invalid. Let's see. It says because here it says it expired. Oh, it expired. Okay,
Mhm.
no, okay. November, December, January. How long? Yeah, I guess when I renew it, I need to set a longer. I need to set the period. Otherwise, it goes to 3 months. So that will be the first thing to do is okay, okay, cool. Let's continue on the on this working version. So here I'm going to create a new chat, and yeah, let's try and make a change to, let's just say, add comments to both of these files. Okay, index.css and app.tsx. Okay, so let's see what's happened. So for app.tsx, it worked here. Okay, I'm just gonna make a note that the lowercase a fun small glitch I see. And then for index.css, here, uh, well, the file is just empty. So let's reject, close, close, open index.css. So the file isn't empty. Also, this search and replace shouldn't cause that file to become empty.
True.
So this is something that Abdul and I were kind of talking a bit about yesterday.
Mhm.
Um, hello, Abdul?
I dropped off, but I think it's
Yeah,
back right.
sorry.
Yeah. So Abdul, did you see what happened?
Yeah, no. All of the sudden, my screen just got black.
Yeah, but did you see what happened before?
No, I didn't.
Okay. Well, fortunately, this is recorded, so you can go back and
Yeah,
look. But what I'm going to just describe is that um, it the fa- the when this came up, right? When this came up, so you have like three bugs
yeah,
actually. The first is that this app.tsx should be uppercase. It should never be lowercase because there is no lowercase app.tsx. Small bug.
yeah,
The second bug is that this doesn't have the correct file name.
yeah,
A small bug. And then the third bug, which is a large bug, is that this file opened automatically, but it was completely blank. And then when I closed the file, it said, "Do you want to save changes?" I say no. I open it again, then the contents come back. So, um, so yeah, that's a very large bug because we can't even use the code diff if it's not working.
okay.
Got it?
Yeah, I will look into this right after the meeting.
So that's the first bug.
Yeah,
Let's keep going, okay?
yeah,
So let's keep going and get some more bugs.
yeah,
So here, app.tsx, index.tsx, let's run it again. Okay. It's editing index.css. It's okay, let's see. So this time, um, app.tsx again looks good. This looks pretty good.
yeah,
Um, and here, the thing is that we again have this missing file name here, right?
yeah.
But here, um, there's no diff. So there's a possibility that so
I
I
think
think
this
what
may be. Yeah, yeah.
yeah I think I know what may have happened. What about you?
Yeah, I think it's related to our the missing the missing file name in the code block.
But then why did it open this file automatically?
Yeah. Hmm. Yeah.
So this is very strange behavior.
Yeah.
Another possibility. Mm, no, well, one other possibility that I consider is that maybe is it possible that you are including an extra new line here? See this? Look, end bracket, new line, new line. Here, end bracket, new line. So if you include this extra line, then this will not match. You see that?
Yeah.
So is that possible?
Yeah. I think we can confirm this. I think you should create a new chat, and tell him to remove the entire content of index.css.
Well, I can't really confirm this through testing with the chat because it gives a different thing every time.
Yeah. Hmm.
So you need to have a way to test things, um, to test that the algorithm is working without having to test
Mm.
the whole application every time. So
Yeah,
that would be having unit tests, right?
yeah,
So so the right way to test this would be we create some unit tests where we copy this output, and then we copy this diff, and then we run this diff and we see what happens, right? So
yeah,
like a more structured way of testing. Um, but let's keep. So that's another bug. Um, uh, doesn't show any diff. That's another bug. Another way to test it would just be to add more logs while you're testing it and just test it a few times until you get this bug. As you can see, it
yeah,
wasn't
yeah,
very hard. It wasn't very difficult for me to get this right. Um,
yeah.
so let's do it again. I'm literally just going to test it until it works or until we run out of bugs. Just want to show how easy it is. Okay. Okay, great. So um, this works. Um, sometimes this one shows up, sometimes it doesn't. Do you notice that? This one here?
You talking?
This one here. Like sometimes
Yeah,
this
no.
shows, sometimes it doesn't. You know what I mean?
Yeah, yeah. Basically, you mean the this navigation diff, right?
Yeah. Like sometimes I didn't see it the last time, did you?
Yeah, I did. I think it was there.
Oh. Oh, really?
Yeah,
Let me check.
yeah,
No, I'm looking at the recording and it
yeah,
wasn't there. It wasn't there.
yeah.
So that's another bug that this doesn't show up all the time. Only sometimes,
Okay.
unless that's intentional. Is there any reason for that?
No, no. This is
It should
definitely a bug.
it should always be there. Okay. Well, so
Yeah.
this one works, but but it didn't change index.css, so I still want to. Another bug, in my opinion, is here. I've clicked reject all, right? Now here, there's still a dot here, right? I click this, right? And it says save or don't save. But I shouldn't see that, right? Because no, I haven't changed anything, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so um, dot. I'm writing all these down. Okay, so don't save. Okay, let's do one more. New chat. Let's do one more. Context app index. Okay, go. Let's see. Okay, this one. It opens the file. It's now editing index.tsx. Okay. So now app.tsx doesn't. Okay, now I see no diffs. Okay.
Yeah.
So let's see. So here, let's try this. Did I did add them to the context. That's weird. That's odd. Let's see if we can figure out why. So just gonna copy this, find it. So it looks like maybe one character could be different. Okay, so oops. Here, oh, I see. Oh, actually, that's weird. Yeah, I should. Okay, let me get this correctly. Ah, it is correct. So I had to copy exactly from here. But this is correct. Like this string is correct, and there's not even an empty line at the end, right?
Yeah.
So like it is character for character, the same thing as here, but
Hmm.
nothing is getting replaced. And here we also see the file name is missing. And here I bet it's probably the same thing. So
Yeah.
um, yeah, I don't know, but I've just tested, you know, like 5 times, and not a single time it works for me. So I think you guys have done a really good job on this, but it's definitely not finished. Um, and we just need to, yeah, we just need to keep testing this until it's finished,
Yeah.
until it works 90% of the time, not 10% of the time. Did you find any other bugs in addition to these, Abdul?
Yeah. There were. There were. You can call them bugs or improvements. Yeah. Like if app.tsx have already unresolved issue, and if we ask AI chat to
Yeah.
uh, change it again, I think it does it correctly. What it should do is basically use the very original content and the very latest changes to it.
Yes. Yes. Um, I would call that a bug, and I've noted that down, and I've also seen that same bug. Victor, do you have any other bugs that you would like to add? Because we're going to prioritize these.
Uh, okay. So I think the only bug I've probably noticed is the fact that when you click on accept all or keep all changes,
Yeah.
um, the text stays in the editor, but it's not saved, right? So you see the um, like you have to like press Control Save or Command Save for it to save the content of the file. So I think when you click on the keep all, you should automatically save the files that the agent gives changes to. That's like my
Right.
thought process. Yeah,
Um, that is that might be a bug. That
yeah,
might not be a bug. That might just be the way that we implemented it. Like that might be intentional.
true.
So what I'm saying is that might be intentional. It might not be smart of us, but I think we intentionally made it that way. Um, and if it does that consistently every time, then I'd say it's not a bug. Um, so yeah, I think we should revisit that one after we've definitely fixed the ones that are definitely bugs. Um,
All right, awesome. Um,
but that's important. Like once everything else is fixed, and if that's like annoying us, then we can fix it.
okay, sure.
Yeah,
Just one more thing.
yeah,
Yeah, I know we moved from the former approach of using AI to merge your code to this search and replace, but I don't know. I'm not as confident in this search and replace as the AI merging the code for us. Because there are some instances where the code you're searching actually occurs in multiple places. For instance, if we check the current chart that we have right now, we can see it's searching for an empty line and it's trying to replace with something. um this yeah, the last one. There could
Yeah,
be
I see that.
multiple lines in that same file, so it wouldn't be the best solution in that case. But I get it works for many cases, but I don't think it would be the best in most cases. I think AI merging the code would still be better. It will burn more credits, but I think it will be the best on the long run.
So I think I think you have a good point. I also think we might be getting a little ahead of ourselves because we don't we don't even have like what we're trying to do now, like it doesn't even work the way that we have tried to get it to work. um I think this should work 90% of the time, um if it doesn't have bugs. um like for example, like this the first example here, this is 100% correct, right? This would work. There's no problem with this.
Yeah.
It just that it's broken. Like it's just that the simple find and replace isn't working. So we haven't even gotten that to work. And then with this one, this is interesting because um, this is interesting because it gives an empty string. But 100% of the time that I've seen, when it gives this empty string, it wants us to interpret that as put it at the top of the file. That's the only reason why it's giving the empty string. So
True.
so while you have an interesting point, um, this would actually work if we
Yeah.
implemented it without bugs.
Yeah.
Um,
True.
and we should probably just try and get it. We should probably just try and get the bugs out. And if it's still not working, then yeah, maybe we do need to add some AI. Um, but maybe we don't add it in all of the time. Maybe we only add it into the times when it's ambiguous.
All right. I think I get what you're saying now. I think
Uh,
that makes a lot.
because when it does work, it works perfectly and it works instantly.
True.
That's why I like it.
Hmm.
But
I think,
obviously what you're saying has some merit behind it because cursor is doing it your way. Um,
yeah, I think Copilot too. But I
yeah,
think this
everyone else is doing it your way.
I think our way will be actually better in that regard that you mentioned. You burn less credit and it will work for like 90% of the use case.
Yeah, if we can just detect which 10% we need the AI for, then we can just apply it then. I
True.
think I think there's something to that, and the speed really is nice. But let's get it working first without bugs and try it, and we can always change it.
All right. Awesome.
So yeah, Abdul, I'm sorry that the internet isn't working very well for you. Um, I have tried Google. Damn.
Sorry
I
about
mean,
that.
it's
Uh,
so
that,
Abdul.
mhm.
Um, hey Abdul, hello. Is this better?
If I really doesn't
Okay.
see it.
So
Hello, Abdul. Can
Abdul,
you see it?
can you hear us?
I don't think you can. Yikes. Sorry.
Okay.
Yeah,
Well, let me
yeah.
just leave a message for Abdul saying, look, the reason why that the fmux doesn't work so well for him is probably because it's actually sending three different streams for everyone separately. Like it's streaming all of the images separately. Hey
Oh,
Abdul.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. I'm really sorry.
Yeah.
My internet just keep me disconnected.
yeah.
Well, does Google Meet always work for you?
it's worked better for me.
Okay. Um, the reason why Google Meet would work better is because it's only one video stream and it's compressed as well. Um, we could try it and see what happens. But I just worried that the quality won't be so good. But maybe it doesn't matter. So just remind me next time, okay? And we try
Yeah,
it. We try Google Meet because I forgot
yeah. I
about
think
that.
we can try it for 1 week, and let's see how it works.
Yeah. Okay. Okay. Yeah. For now, you may have to go back and rewatch some parts of this, but I will send I will send a list of the issues that we faced. And Victor, I know that you're probably busy because you started a new job this week, right? Probably pretty busy. Victor.
Yeah, I'm just getting things started, so nothing,
Okay.
nothing really every year.
Okay. Yeah, so I don't know how the stress level is for you, but I would say I'm gonna put it in the chat, um, the list of bugs, and probably you guys can maybe brainstorm a little bit what the causes are and who's going to who's going to fix them. And another thing would probably be I do think that for this diff tool, maybe adding some unit tests might help. So we can see if it's the diff tool breaking or if it's the UI breaking.
True. Yeah, I think we already have a test model, so I could write a couple of tests for that.
Yeah, and we can add new tests for things that maybe aren't implemented yet. For example, we want uh, when we see this and it wants to insert at the top of the file, that could be like a new test for something that
Yeah,
we want to do.
true.
Okay. All right. I'm gonna send you guys a message summarizing everything.
All
Okay.
right,
See you later.
awesome.
Bye.